Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Shang and Addie Show. This is Shang.
And this is Addie. We have two musicians here with us today, Justin J. Arnold and Dylan Martinson. I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Introduce yourselves, you guys.
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first. So I'm Justin, and this is my good friend Dylan Martinson, fantastic musician, young guy who can play the crap out of a guitar and sing like an angel, and
Who just
is
learned the
starting to
guitar?
write too.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he just learned the guitar
Like a
apparently
year
like
ago.
a year and
2
a
years?
half ago.
I think it's about 2.
Yeah, it's 2 years now. That makes sense.
It's been
Doesn't matter,
it's been a hot minute. Is that what the kids say nowadays? By
Right.
the way, this is Dylan. I'm Dylan. If you're listening, this soothing voice that you're hearing is Dylan. My good friend Justin is across the table from me with an envious beard and the unique play style which everybody loves. We found out last night that his tempos suck to play with, but that's okay.
I thought you said
Wait.
I thought you said the key signature sucked.
The key signature.
Where were you guys last night?
We were playing a show out in Black River Falls at Rosario's Pizza.
Yeah.
And,
How was the weather? Was it okay?
No, it sucked, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
On the way back,
It's fine.
It started to suck.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
He said my time signatures were weird. He didn't say my tempo sucked last
You
night.
guys start a
What's
fight.
time signature mean? What does that mean?
Like the amount of beats that are in a measure. So like, no,
Are you having
like,
too many beats in a measure now, Justin? What's going on?
I don't know.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Anyway, sorry. We digress.
We digress. Well, that was a wonderful introduction, you guys.
I love it.
You guys are really good.
This is a wonderful start to our first episode. I
Really
love
good
it.
at showcasing each other's talents.
We just take minor digs at each other all the time. That's fine. No
Really,
biggie.
I don't think Addie and I know what that means at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not
We
even
are
in the slightest.
strictly
We're really respectful.
above the
very
belt,
professional.
always, always.
Not today. I just turned 21.
Yeah, he's legal.
Buy me a drink.
Single, ready to mingle.
Single and 21, guys. 2 requirements.
I know. I
And
can
girls.
finally legally take. Oh yeah, and girl. So every time we go to we used to go to the Plus open mic every Tuesday.
We love the Plus, you guys. This is a plug for the Plus.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
We all love the plus.
Colin, you're the man. But every time I'd come off the stage, I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm single. I'm 20 at the time." Unless I was drinking, then I would say I'm 21, so the waitress didn't know.
Was that your fake ID? Was
You're
you
sneaking
performed and
drinks?
said you were 21?
Yeah, and it worked. It worked all the time.
Wow.
Like I don't think I only got kicked out of one bar. And now Stone's through.
Which bar? Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. Oh, I'm gonna say it. He carded me first after I played a show there the week before. He carded me the next week.
His picture is on the wall at the Stone Store.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So are you not allowed back in the Stone's Throw anymore?
Oh no, I'm allowed back. He loves me.
I was gonna say
He loves you even
performed
though-
there recently.
You
Yeah.
performed illegal
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
No, you performed like. Didn't you guys do a show there?
Yeah, I think we did a round. We did.
Yeah, we did like
Was
an
that for
acoustic
Veterans
version.
Day or was that a different
Yeah, it
event?
was
Well, we did that
no,
too, but
yeah.
we did something maybe like 2 weeks before that.
Yeah, it was just like an acoustic round showcase thing with our friends Wildcat Hawkins and Wyatt Thompson, who we also met through the Plus.
I started playing guitar. I think this February it'll be 2 years. But I knocked on my neighbor's door. I said, "Hey, you have that guitar? Mind if I borrow it?" And, she was like, "Yeah, definitely." Like, but wait, you don't know how to play guitar, do you? And I'm like, "Oh, I have no idea." But I was a big fan of John Mayer at the time, and I still am. Don't get me wrong. If John Mayer's listening, call me up.
You did say that.
So he wrote a song called "Who Says,"
Yeah,
and pretty much the first line in that song, not pretty much, it is the first line in the song. It says, "Who says I can't get stoned and plan a trip to Japan alone," or something like that.
yeah. Turn off my lights and be alone.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So I don't know if he inspired me to get high too, or
John Mayer, everyone.
John Mayer,
John-
round of
the-
applause
the
for his
idol,
influence on
the
the
idol.
youth.
I think I started playing with. I started singing with a good friend Walker Olson and Ben Midbow, maybe when I was a sophomore. But yeah, I didn't start singing I sang with them, not just by myself at that time. But junior year was the first year I sang by myself, and then I sang next year, my senior year, in the variety show. But I also joined choir. second
So
trimester.
You started out with singing then, right?
I mean, yeah, kind
Is
of.
that fair to say?
Like I would
Singing?
always sing in my car, but
You were
a
a shower singer.
Oh hell yeah, and I'm a proud one of it.
Proud showers.
Now I
We're
only
we're not gonna have that in this segment.
Strong line of lineage of shower singers.
But yeah, no, yeah, that's pretty much just how I started. I started doing like a variety show kind of deal, and then I gave that up pretty much. I didn't give it up. I never really went after it. I went to college. I was a D3 player for a year, baseball player. And then I think second semester came around, and I was having a real rough time. I had my friend pass away the year before. The only girl I claimed to have dated.
Shout out to I'm just kidding.
Shout out to the
No,
girl.
we don't need
Oh,
to.
No.
oh, we'll talk about her later. I'm pretty sure it'll come up.
She's part of this process, I'm sure.
If you're listening, you know who you are.
And there's our first hater, everybody.
Losing a friend. I got injured up in college as well doing baseball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got injured up at school. Turns out I just fucked up my hip pretty much. And so then I just kind of got depressed when I was up at college. And I was like, you know what? What's there to, what's next? Because I knew I wasn't coming back to that college after that. Because that year it was too rough. I went up there and I was studying biology and chemistry at first. And then I hated it. So then I switched my major to psychology and I still hated that.
When did you first realize that you wanted to perform live solo, like you and your guitar doing your own thing?
I think it was when I couldn't pay my my student loan after leaving college.
Really good reason.
I was like, you know what? What am I doing with my life?
Student loans really bring out the best in you, and
They really bring out your talents, you know?
They really do, yeah. So after leaving college, after that 1 year, I went home. I thought about what I wanted to do, and I think I ended up choosing paramedic. But I couldn't take the paramedic classes without taking like the basic EMS course first. So I took that 3-month course or semester course in the fall of that same year, and that's when I right before that I started playing music and I opened for Chris a couple times. I want to say twice, maybe 3 times.
Who's Chris?
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris Cruzy. Shout out
You
to him.
opened for Chris Cruzy.
You say it so nonchalantly, like my homeboy Chris.
I knew you played baseball, but I didn't know that you opened for Chris Cruzy. Obviously, I didn't do my research.
He's in Barron, right?
Yeah. So
Ish.
how I got into that little group is my mom is a hospice social worker. Shout out
Right
to Addie
on.
for the social working degree. But she's one of her other social worker friends or coworkers who is a friend, Miss Kathy Doe. I love you.
We're taking everyone.
I hope
Kathy
so.
Doe, we all love.
She's a huge fan, and I'm a huge fan of her. She's so supportive. But her son was Chris's drummer going up through through the whole thing. I mean, they grew up probably a couple miles away, and they were bestest of friends. Yeah.
So where are
So-
you guys at right now, you and Chris?
Oh, I don't know. I only met him a couple times.
Oh.
You guys don't like hit each
Not-
other up every day?
Oh no, no.
You guys
We
don't
get coffee.
smoke
We get coffee
together,
every time he's in
snap-
town. No, just kidding. No.
It's still a really cool opportunity, though, that you had to
That is
open
really
for him because
Yeah,
locally and where we're from, Chris Cruzy is a pretty big name to the point where Justin thought he saw him in Quick Trip one time.
Well, I think so, right? No, somebody did say that Quick Trip, like, what?
Yeah, they're
They
like
support
sponsoring him.
Quick Trip
him,
support,
yeah.
yeah, or sponsors him. I shouldn't say support.
Well, I don't know if you guys.
Sponsors should be
I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but there's a video of him like dressing up as a worker. There.
Yeah,
Yeah, working
got
a
a
day in the life.
couple,
Yeah.
2-3
Yeah.
million
Are you
views.
serious?
Yeah, and it's a hilarious video.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I've
Like
never
people are
seen
just
it.
walking by him like nothing, and then there's just the one old lady like, wait, you look familiar.
Chris Cruzy.
After I graduated high school, I was working at Quick Trip
You worked at Quick Trip?
as a third shifter, so I was working from like 10 p.m.
I
to
knew
7.
we loved him for a reason. I knew we had you on here for one reason or another.
I didn't even get that many good deals. Like, I didn't drink coffee at the time either, so I was very disappointed in myself afterwards. After I started drinking coffee, I was like, man, I missed out on all of this coffee and cappuccino, and I was just drinking water from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. and then having to wake up and play a baseball game at noon. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Didn't even know about coffee.
Shout out to my ex for introducing me to coffee.
This took a really weird turn, you guys.
Did your ex introduce you to everything, Dylan? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Pain,
I was a shell of a man before, right? Is that how that works?
After I got my heart broken, I am now a coffee drinking, guitar playing son of a bitch.
I sleep till noon every day. I don't have a job. I just get paid when I play music.
Roll Tide.
You worked on Quick Trip. Woo!
Let's see. What other jobs did I have? I used to work at Aldi.
Yep, Aldi.
Me and that drummer used to work at Aldi at the same time, and now
I
he lives
really
in
hope
Reno.
that we get sponsorships from all these places that we've been.
See, that's okay. Well, if you want a sponsorship, camera guy, I got you right here. I got to make eye contact with the CEO of Converse.
Converse.
Check out my shoes right now.
Yeah, stick
and,
your foot in the air right now, Dylan.
Oh.
You know, I've been saying it at all my shows. I'm waiting for that sponsorship.
Actually, you did say, and when you were at Infinity, you said something about your Converse shoes. Is that your go-to joke?
Can I?
It's
can
not
I
even a
put you
joke.
on the spot?
I'm really hoping Converse eventually sometimes in my life.
This
Who
is a
is
genuine
the CEO
drive.
Of Converse, though.
What's up?
Who's the CEO of Converse? Do you know? Oh,
You need to be able to back yourself up
You
here,
need to-
Dylan. What's the
yeah.
name
So-
of the CEO of Converse right now?
You know,
3.
whoever the CEO is, I apologize.
You know what? That's
We'll
why
do
I
a
brought my
record
phone in
note
here.
a
I'm going to
little
look
bit.
up the CEO of Converse.
This took a really weird turn, you guys.
This is no longer
your
about their
And now
music.
it's about Quick Trip and Converse.
Now it's about calling out G. Scott Uzel, CEO since January 22nd, 2018.
This is what podcasts are about, right?
G. Scott Uzel, you step up to the plate. You sponsor Dylan Martinson.
No, I really like your winter warmth collection. I saw you just came out with it a couple days ago, and those boots are fire.
Those boots are fire.
And they're waterproof. Shout out to Converse. If you don't have a pair of Converse and you're in high school, you need to get one. So I have 2 songs that I'm thinking number 2 and number 4. By
You
the
don't
way,
have them named yet. Is that why you're calling them 2 and 4?
I'm gonna be honest. When I first started writing the songs, I had like 2 songs, 2 originals, and somebody asked me what the name was, and I think I just told them they're just I just number them in the order I write them, and it turns out to be a good marketing strategy when I do release my EP because I think it just kind of wrote itself. When I release my EP, I'm hoping to call it numbers and just have the numbers on the
Oh, I
back.
love that.
That's
amazing.
That's a very striking idea.
Like
It's become
awesome, yeah.
It's become
It's-
sort of a running joke, but not.
it was.
but
It
also
started off
serious.
as a running joke, but
Yeah.
it
And now it's a marketing tool.
But you know what? That's original.
Maybe I'm too young to understand what love is. Maybe I'm too dumb to feel myself falling this fast. So Lord, tell me, how am I supposed to be when all I can do is think of what we used to be? And the way you wore that smile every time I came around. I think about you daily, never understanding why true love never found us. Maybe that's the reason why I still struggle sometimes. But what if we are meant to be together in the end? So Lord, tell me you have a plan. I could really use one right now. I could really use one right about now. So Lord, tell me, how am I supposed to be when all I can do is think of what we used to be? And the way you wore that smile every time I came around. Every time I came around. Maybe I'm too young. Maybe I'm too dumb.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was very good.
That is awesome.